Hi guys! So today we're gonna react to the
Scariest shorts on film.
and these are the scary. These are also scary, so I wanna watch this. So if we got scared, we're gonna scream.
I don't want to watch that one.
I don't
Turn
wanna watch
this into this. With eToro, you can
Sorry
leverage
for the
endless
ad.
trading and invest.
Shout out to my mom.
it.
I see. Oh, I didn't saw it.
Also, I'm gonna watch them. When you said bad words, we're gonna get out of the video because this channel sometimes do bad words.
And we'll watch the 7 kid.
I don't want to watch this.
Then I'm watching it on my iPad.
Chris, but you want to watch with me? You're gonna get react, or I'm gonna do the video by myself.
This story happened to me on a Thursday night when I was home alone in my apartment complex. I lived with my roommate Josh, who was usually out with his girlfriend, so that gave me the luxury of having the
Wait, you said that's girlfriend?
place to myself. I was video chatting with 3
Girlfriend.
classmates of mine on Facebook
He
Messenger.
has the.
Their names were
That's
Eric,
wrong.
I know what I do.
Craig, and Cindy. This was my first interaction with them
Your
as our
first time
professor
doing
selected
what?
us to be in a group project together. Throughout the night, we brainstormed ideas while getting more acquainted with one another. This is when the story gets a bit weird. Eric spontaneously asked the group chat, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?"
What is it?
"Getting an A+ in this project would be cool."
The sound actually looks.
"Sure man, what's up?" Eric sends the group chat a photo. I click the chat icon and see a
Okay.
disturbing image of a woman with her arms and legs missing. What the hell?
That's not funny.
Ew! Why are you sending us this?
That's not funny.
Dude, where the hell did you get that photo? I'll tell you, but you guys
What
really need
photo?
to keep this a secret.
This one.
Promise me you won't tell anyone.
That's not funny.
Wait,
Isn't
wait,
marketing related?
that photo looks like her.
Oh, actually, right. That actually looks like the girl.
But okay, I guess.
Can I have one?
Sure, dude. Please don't
Comment
tell me you're the
down
sicko who
below
took that
if
pic.
that's actually
I
real.
didn't. I actually got the photo from the dark web. Dude, you go on the dark web?
What's the dark web?
Supposedly it's this hidden part of the internet where you can buy illegal stuff. I personally wasn't that educated about the dark web, but I did hear rumors about it growing up.
Now
I've
he would buy
always
it.
acknowledged the existence of these kinds of things growing up, but I was still
You want another
unaware
one?
as to what potential atrocities lie within the online world. Eric then says, "Yeah, I just recently started getting into it. I found the photo from one of the forums I came across called Homemade Dolls. Here's the full-size picture." He then sends us the exact same photo, except this time it had a description box next to it with the title, Doll Number 20.
That's actually kind of scary.
Why the hell, of all people, did I have to be in a group project with this weirdo? The details in the description stated inhumane acts that can be performed on the victims before being shipped to their buyers. I felt pretty disgusted reading the dialogue, but I was still somewhat skeptical about the whole thing. It was hard to deny its legitimacy, though. The authenticity of the image looked too real to be a hoax.
To be honest, this looks photoshopped.
I don't know, it looks pretty real to me. Dude, that's disgusting. Why do you even go on sites like that?
Actually, yeah.
Well, I only go on it occasionally.
After.
Midway through Eric's sentence, a random user joins the video chat. Who's that? I don't know. I swear to God, we better not be getting hacked.
Eric, is this one of your stupid friends from the dark
Who's
web?
Eric?
I'm gonna call the cops if it is.
They all
That's when I decide to move my mouse cursor to exit the video chat.
Who's that?
Why the hell isn't this
I don't
working?
know.
Come on, work, goddammit! My cursor was resisting to move no
You're
matter
a
how many
janitor.
times I clicked
You
to
know,
move my
stop
mouse.
talking.
That's when the
You
random
literally
user's
said
video
we have
turned
to
on.
react.
It was
The
a
video.
guy wearing a pig mask.
Bro,
The mask
no.
didn't look like
Nuh-uh.
some dollar store
It's not even
knockoff. It
scary.
looked like
I know,
the skinny
but no,
face
if
of an
this was
actual
real life,
pig.
I would be scared.
He wore it like he was Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hey,
If
is
this was
anybody
real
seeing
life,
what
I
I'm
would
seeing?
actually be
Eric,
scared.
dude, I really hope this isn't a stupid prank.
Tyler, this is a
It's not, dude. I don't
you
even know who
you
that
this
is.
is a true story, right?
Why is there a guy wearing a
Oh,
pig mask
no,
on my
no.
screen?
Guys, what's going
Like,
on?
they make a cartoon so the
I don't
kids,
know
when they
why,
want to
but
watch it, they don't get scared.
Something about that moment. I just knew. I was looking into the eyes of what true evil looks like. That's when my classmate's video chat completely froze. The only screen functioning was the Pigman's. It seemed like our computers were being hijacked. I couldn't quite comprehend what was going on until I heard the Pigman say, "Can you see me? Say yes if you can hear me." "Say it!" I replied with, "Yes, what do you want from me?" in an
You
uncontrollable
can watch
stutter.
your iPad. You don't need to react.
Feeling you get when you're with someone for so long. Every
He's
single
talking.
day just drags and becomes
He's
a
not even
routine.
opening his mouth.
I just
Oh,
want
right.
something new and
But I
fresh,
think in
you
real
know?
life he's opening his
Something
mouth.
vibrant that will make me feel
How did
alive
he do
again.
that to your eye?
Ew!
I just need a new doll.
Disgust.
What do you say?
I'm scared.
Does that sound like a brilliant plan to you?
Wait, why is he not
completely
leaving though?
appalled by
He
what was
like,
transpiring.
It's literally right there.
That's when I hear a muffled female's voice in the background.
Who's that?
The Pigman then swivels the camera towards the direction of the muffled voice, only to reveal a woman with no arms and legs. She had duct tape on her mouth and a chain bound around her neck. The
No,
woman
you
was
remember
flailing
the-
her severed
the-
arms
yeah.
wildly in a
He's the one
desperate
who
attempt to
ripped
escape.
her.
A couple seconds later, the Pigman approaches her
actually
while
couldn't
holding an
be
axe, the kind of axe lumberjacks use to chop down
No,
trees.
this is true story. I swear
began to
this is true
hyperventilate
story.
as I
just
knew
don't
the
say that.
inevitable fate this woman was about to endure. He then raises the axe up in the air. I begin
Hell
screaming
no.
from the top of
How
my
did
lungs.
he get
Leave her alone! I'm calling the cops!
Nobody
I don't
invited
know.
her.
As I took my last glance at the woman, I realized that it was the same woman in the photo that Eric sent. That's when the Pigman smashes the axe against the woman's skull repeatedly. I practically leap up from my chair and begin to vomit.
I want to vomit. No, I actually want to vomit. Ew, that's disgusting.
This sadistic display was unbearable. What the hell is going on? Someone tell me I'm dreaming. There's no way this is real. I look back on the screen, only to see nothing. Like the whole thing was just a bad dream, or a figment of my imagination. What the hell just happened? I know I'm not going crazy. I immediately messaged my classmates in the group chat saying, "Please tell me you guys saw all of that. Did any of you see the Pigman? We need to report him." Yeah, I briefly saw him, but then my video chat ended.
Same here. That was weird as hell.
Must have been a hacker. Thank God my screen went back to normal. Did you see anything, Terrence? I respond as nonchalantly as I can, saying, "Yeah, basically what you guys saw."
Wait, let me
I
check
think it's
the
best that we
open,
just
please be
put
open,
this
open.
behind us and move on from here, you know? I didn't know if that was the right decision. I didn't
So we're
want
only
to
gonna
further
watch, like,
escalate
two
the situation.
videos of a true story.
Acknowledging the
because it's
Pigman's
for a
existence
story.
was one thing,
And it takes
but
a long time.
going into further detail about afterwards
What?
just felt unnecessary.
What
This
do you
is the
want?
part where I
What?
wish the story ends. It's been a year since the incident.
Okay, this is
I ended
another
up
story.
dropping out and taking the semester off due to the mental trauma I endured. I now work at a local retail store.
Okay.
I was coming home from work one day and I saw an envelope sitting in my mail slot. I open it and discover the most horrifying thing that sends shivers down my spine.
Can we at least?
It was a picture
I don't want to
of
see
my
that.
classmate
I'm scared
Cindy,
it's like someone vomiting.
except she had no legs and no
That was the
arms.
same.
The picture was titled Doll Number 21.
Wait. That was the first video. That was the first story. It's ended? Wait, what? I don't understand. I don't understand. Is this the first? That is the first. Oh, now it's the second story. Deep Web Series 2. Okay. So we're gonna watch, yeah. Even that local.
The story happened when my girlfriend Lindsay resided in Tokyo, Japan for a teaching abroad occupation. She taught English to foreigners for a fairly decent pay. I personally wasn't too cultivated by the idea, as the thought of Lindsay being in a foreign country by herself really
I
stressed
see
me
some
out.
secrets.
I can't wait for you to
Wait,
fly
what?
over.
What's
Yeah,
that
me too, babe.
picture?
Hey.
It was just showing us.
Yeah.
Please make sure your doors are locked.
I already locked it, silly. Stop being so paranoid.
I know I'm
Is that
being
her
paranoid. I just I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah. I saw something on YouTube. It says from Peppa
Being
Pig.
away
It
from the-
says I'm haram, and this is my little baby haram, my little brother haram, and
It definitely took a toll on my health.
And this one is big haram, and this one is.
We don't want to come down. We're doing video.
As I would constantly get anxious
We're
from
making
worrying
the
about her safety.
video.
Knowing
Guys,
that I didn't
please,
have the
the
capability of
noise
protecting her
is
from any
loud.
unlawful
So loud.
perpetrators always gave me extreme anxiety. Which is why my doctor prescribed an inhaler for me to use every time I felt the symptoms get out of hand. I didn't do too well with long distance relationships, but I really wanted to support Lindsay in her career endeavors. I'd fly over there on occasion,
Look
usually
at
around the
his
holidays when
nails.
work wasn't so
Wait,
strenuous for
just
the
like,
both of us.
this is Japan food
I remember
lentils.
spending the majority of my time watching the rather odd Japanese game shows while Lindsay and her roommate Saki would do after-hours work from home. Staying in Japan was quite the culture shock. I wasn't used to the Eastern lifestyle, but the longer I stayed there, the more accustomed I became. Or I should say, the more comfortable I felt with Lindsay's stay there. Being halfway across the world made me adjust my sleeping schedule as I made it my duty to video chat Lindsay every day at exactly 3 a.m. in the morning. 3 a.m. over here was equivalent to 5 p.m. over there according to the time zone difference. I'd make it a routine to catch Lindsay after her work shift was done, even if that cost me a few
So
hours.
guys, we're gonna end it, and then in the next video, because that's my only timeline until 10 minutes. So bye guys, because yeah, in the next video I'm gonna
Watch.
we're gonna watch it. We're
gonna
gonna react again, and we're gonna continue. So bye guys.